that you have a business page, as well as make sure that that page is actually the what you're using when posting onto the groups and not your personal page. It's just important. It kind of helps bring everything together, as well as, allows people to connect the business to the business and not to you personally. When joining the groups, make sure that you're, focusing on groups that meet your needs. You want to make sure that if you have a specialty or you're working in one area, one region, there are a lot of groups out there that are that specific to a region, an area, a specialty, a type of job like contract, per diem, or travel. As always, once you decide and you find a group that works for you, read the group rules and make sure to abide by the group rules, as if you don't, some groups will ban you, or they won't post your opening. When you're posting your openings to post onto Facebook groups, get creative with it. So people are on Facebook because there's things going on, popping up, videos, all types of things happening. So you want to do something that'll catch their eye, whether it's a font change, a background color change, a picture, and do something catchy. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. I think I mentioned on the other part of the live about falling into your next contract. I see that quite a bit, but people share a bunch of different things when it comes to posting into groups. In a group, another great way to look for applicants is actually in the search box. All the groups have them, including ours. So if you're looking for a topic, go ahead and check out our search box, which is usually right here. But in the search box, just search for what you're looking for. Search for LPNs in Kentucky or search for CNAs in Alabama. You'll be surprised what comes up, because a lot of people in the groups also post looking for a job in October in New Mexico, or RN looking for ICU in Pennsylvania. So those people are a lot more focused recruiting, and you can easily instant message them, reference their post, and kind of say, hey, I have something that might be a good fit for you, which is a lot easier to me than searching through hundreds of comments, which you might get in doing a post with a group of people that might actually be just fishing. And when I say fishing, they're just looking to see what your agency is, how much you're paying, where it's located. A lot of times these individuals will ask redundant questions that are already in your post, and you end up spending a lot of time thinking that you're working with someone when they're really not interested. So, and it's not to say that that's always the case, but many times it is. So if people are interested, they'll see the contact information, inbox you. Make sure in your post you have a lot of easy, accessible contact information, whether it's apply to our website or apply on our business page or inbox me or email me. I would always put a phone number, but I don't think that should be the first line of defense when it comes to contacting you about an opportunity. As always, make sure that your business page is reflective of you as a business owner. Get it creative. Pictures, people like pictures. Share a little bit about, you, as we mentioned before. Share that you're a nurse. That helps make the connection to your agency versus the next agency. And then if you have a website, I would definitely have your website address on there, and as always, contact information. And then if you're posting on a group, a job opening, you should also have that job opening on your Facebook business page as well. And finally, comments. I shared the story about comments can get out of control. So make sure that you or somebody in your company can manage the comments. When you post jobs through your Facebook business page, they do track how quickly you respond. So you want to have a good response. It's always great also to have the auto response set up on your Facebook business page, so that if people reply or send instant messages, they get we'll get back with you shortly type of response, just so that you're making that contact, that initial contact. As always, that's what I wanted to share about the groups. I've dropped in the comment section some of my favorite groups. Like I said, there's a lot out there. I would also encourage you guys to join some of the larger groups. just for informational purposes, which is your Gypsy Travel, LP and RN. Gypsy Travel has a lot of great content, and it can be resourceful. If you are going to post onto one of their groups, note that most of them have 5,000 to 10,000 members. And when you post on there, you're more than likely going to get a huge response. And that's not a bad thing, but it'll make it a little bit harder to filter through to kind of get to that right applicant.